Okay, I feel like I committed a crime. No, seriously. In 2023, people were selling kidneys to buy this phone. It was over $1,000. It was the ultra premium king. Fast forward to right now, 2026. I just bought this for a price of a pair of fancy sneakers. This is the Google Pixel 8 Pro. And buying this right now feels like walking into a luxury car dealership and walking out in a Porsche for the price of a Honda Civic. But usually, when a deal is this good, there's always a catch, right? Is the battery cooked? And is the processor melting? I bought one to find out if this is the smartest financial decision you can make in 2026. Or if I just bought a shiny paperweight. Okay, first things first, the hand feel. I want you to imagine a bar of soap. Smooth, soft, comfortable. This is exactly what this feels like. Most phones in 2026 feel sharp or plasticky. This has a soft touch matte glass back. It feels ultra premium. It's weirdly addictive to touch. I find myself petting my phone while watching TV. It's like a fidget spinner that costs $350. You really should touch it to believe me. And the screen? This is the super actual display. Let me translate that for you. It gets stupidly bright. I was outside yesterday, middle of the day, and it looked like a sticker. It's sharp, colors punchy. Honestly, looking at this display feels like my laptop screen is just trash. You're literally getting a top tier visual experience for pennies. You want to know if a 3-year-old phone camera can still hang? The answer is yes. In fact, it's not just good, it's better than 90% of phones out there. Google's image processing is like black magic. You point, you click, and the phone fixes your mistakes. It balances the shadows, it pops the colors. It basically edits the photo before you even see it. And the zoom? Oh man, the zoom. This has a 5x optical lens. You know when you try to take a picture of the moon or a bird? It looks like a blurry mess, a blurry potato. With this, you get sniper mode. I took a photo of a street sign from a block away and I could read the text. I mean, it was really far away. It makes you feel like you have superpowers, especially if you come from an iPhone. And for this price, that is bonkers. But I need to keep it real with you guys. The chip inside here, the Google Tensor G3, it's not perfect. If this has a toxic trait, it's the heat. It's not the best. It gets warm. If you're texting, it's fine, but if you play Genshin Impact or record a 4K video for 20 minutes, it turns to a really expensive hand warmer. In the winter, it's maybe a feature, but in the summer, your hands are gonna get sweaty. So if you are a really hardcore gamer, this might annoy you. Not to say you can't game on this phone, of course you can, but it has its limits. And let's talk about the elephant in the room. The battery. Since this is a used phone, the battery isn't fresh out of the factory anymore. It's okay. I'm getting through a day, but I definitely have low battery anxiety by dinner time. And the charging speed? Honestly, the big three players like the Google Pixel, Samsung, and Apple are just far behind the charging speed of the Chinese phones. And this is of course the same. It takes over an hour to fill up in a world where some phones charge in less than 15 minutes. You basically have to be an overnight charger. If you forget to plug this in when you're asleep, your morning is basically ruined. So, here's the verdict. You could go buy a new budget phone. It would be safe, it would be boring, or you could pull the Robin Hood move. You let the rich pay the depreciation. They paid $1,000, so you don't have to. Now you get the luxury build, you get a superpower camera, and you get the software that stays fresh until 2030. That's still 4 years of Android software updates in a used phone, and you get to keep $600 in your pocket. To me, that is not just a good deal, that is the smartest move in tech right now. If you can live with the charging speed, the chipset, and the battery, it is in fact a used phone, this is an absolute steal. I want you to be careful when you're shopping on Facebook Marketplace, eBay, or anything like that. You have to be really careful, but if you can snatch this for the $300 to $400 price in good condition, and you really take a look at the phone, inspect the camera, just make sure everything's fine, you should be good to go. Yes, you are taking a risk, but sacrifice a little. Maybe you get a little less battery life because it's a used phone, or you just take your time to inspect the phone and make sure it is all good so you don't get scammed. You are gonna be so happy with a phone that cost a third what a flagship costs today. And in this economy, I think that's worth it. Let me know in the comments, would you buy a used flagship or go with the safer route with a budget phone? This is Next Wave. My name is Omar. See you in the next one.